In this election year, Montana has only 3 contested races for statewide offices on the ballot, and one of them is getting almost no attention, the race for clerk of the Montana Supreme Court. MTN's chief political reporter Mike Dennison tells us more about this contest and why it matters.
The office of clerk of the Montana Supreme Court has been an elected position since Montana's statehood in 1889, and this year it's an open seat for the first time in 30 years. Longtime clerk Ed Smith is retiring, and 3 men are competing for the position: Republican Bowen Greenwood, Democrat Rex Rank, and Libertarian Roger Roots. The court clerk maintains the High Court's records and makes them available to the public. Here's how Rank describes the job.
And we protect that record for the public's use and the court's use. We're also the ones who maintain the roll of attorneys. And essentially, though, what we do is we deal with the public. Every day we're the public's face of the court.
Rank has worked in the office for 24 years, including 23 years as deputy clerk, and is running on his experience. Greenwood works now as spokesman for the State Public Service Commission and has also worked for many Republican candidates' campaigns and the state Republican Party.
I have a long record of work in the public information field. My whole career is about information that belongs to the people of Montana and making sure it gets to them.
Both men say they'd like to do more to increase electronic filing and access to court records. The race is also partisan, but Rank, the Democrat, says it shouldn't be.
The role of the clerk of the Supreme Court is one that should keep a focus on serving the public and keep party politics out of it. Politics do not belong in the operation of the clerk of the Supreme Court.
Greenwood agrees that the work itself is nonpartisan, but says being a Republican is part of who he is.
There are a large number of Montanans who want to vote for someone like-minded. And it may be for an office like this one, or county treasurer, or something that doesn't seem very partisan, but they still like to know that a person who shares their values is in that office.
Libertarian Roots says if he's elected, he would maximize the rights of individuals in the document filing process. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.